on turmeric. Now, turmeric is that golden Indian spice that is gaining in such popularity in America. When I first saw this word, turmeric, I thought you were supposed to pronounce the R, but I learned that the R is silent. It's turmeric, turmeric. So there you have it, an Indian word, and here is an American girl saying it right. Anyway, turmeric has such a gorgeous color when we use it in cooking, and it has a marvelous flavor. And on top of that, we're learning all kinds of nutritional benefits from having turmeric. And I thought, well, perhaps some of you have been using it, obviously, in its spiced form, but maybe you haven't started using it in its whole food form. Now, this is turmeric in the rhizome. This is the root of the Indian plant. And you used to be able to find it like in Asian markets or an Indian grocery store, but the other day I saw a big box of it at Sprouts. So I thought it's time to start talking about turmeric. Now, when you come home from the grocery store, the best thing to do is to wash these rhizomes. Now, they're going to vary in size from 2 to 3 inches. And all you do is just rinse it under a little water. Here's like a little brush that you can, it was in my drawer for mushrooms, and that's all there is to it. Now, I've already washed mine, and I typically store them in a Ziploc bag and throw it in the freezer. And they'll last anywhere up to 6 months, possibly even a year. So what you really need if you're going to start using it fresh is a microplane. Now, I've been working with this a little bit already. This is my third take on this video, but anyway, that's beside the point. So what I'll do is I'll slice off the end of the root, and I will use my microplane and I'll grate it right over the soup pot, or you could put it in your tofu scramble or what have you. And then I just eyeball it. But let's say you have a recipe where it calls for 1 teaspoon of turmeric. How much in the raw version would you use? Well, think of an inch of turmeric as equivalent to about a teaspoon, excuse me, of the dried version. You got that? So an inch of the raw version would be equivalent to a teaspoon of the dried turmeric. So let's say you have a 3-inch rhizome, then that would be a tablespoon, right? Well, there you have it. That is how simple it is to use this in its whole food form. And the nutritional profile is surprisingly different when we have it in its fresh version and also in its dried spice form. And so I hope you enjoy using it in the future. That's it for class today. If you enjoyed this video, please give my cooking school a thumbs up, subscribe. I'm going to be sharing recipes on some of my favorite ways to use turmeric in the morning in oatmeal, and also some smoothies and different types of soups that are just wonderful for these upcoming months when things are getting a little chillier outside. So I'm Debbie, the founder of Almost Vegan Cooking School, and if you'd like to know more about my school, you can always hop over to almostvegancookingschool.com. That's it, and thanks for watching.